Hello, my name is Nisarut Chumpolpakorn, and today the movie that I want to present to you is Midnight Sun movies. Okay, now let's start. Every day I waited for you to walk by my window, and it was the best part of my day. These words are the words of Katie Price from movie Midnight Sun. What will happen when you secretly love someone? As you know, it's almost impossible when you know you can't touch the sunlight. That means you can go out and you can live. For me, I believe that living a worthwhile life is love. Midnight Sun. The film begins with a young girl who lives in a house with her dad somewhere in Washington state. A life-threatening illness inspires a gilded fairy tale. This tour of high school heartbreak follows Katie or Bella Thorne, a wild-eyed teenager who has xeroderma pigmentosa. Basically, it assumes that xeroderma pigmentosa, or XP, is a genetic disorder in which there is a decreased ability to repair DNA damage, such as that caused by ultraviolet light or UV light. Symptoms may include a severe sunburn after only a few minutes in the sun, a condition that renders Katie dangerously sensitive to ultraviolet light or UV light. Therefore, from the safety of her ultraviolet light resistant bedroom window, Katie daydreams about her puppy love as if she were a princess in a tower. Every day she waits for the same boy or Charlie or Pratik to roll by on his skateboard when distance of the Seattle suburb stumbles upon Katie basking near the local train station. At night, Katie can venture out and do anything like a normal person. One night, she meets by chance the boy that she used to watch through her window, Charlie, that will finally teach her what is love. He falls in love at first sight. They begin to see each other only at night, and Katie conceals her illness despite her father's warnings. Like the sun, the potential for disaster inevitably lies. Besides, we then see them on series of days at night because while Katie has not told Charlie of her condition, she continually say, "I'm busy during the days but can come out at night." One day, Charlie takes Katie on a surprise train ride date. While lying on the beach, Charlie said, "Get ready for the most beautiful sunrise." Kate checked her watch and realized that it's broken from the water and that the sun is almost coming up. She freaked out and started running home. Charlie eventually catches up to her in his truck and drives as she's screaming for him to hurry. He pulls up to the house and as she's running in, the sun has risen and shines on her for a few seconds. Katie's dad tells a confused Charlie that Katie has XP. As a result, Charlie still loves Katie and still stays with her until the last moment in her life. On another one of their days, Charlie takes Katie to a recording studio when he hired a musician to help her record a song she wrote called Charlie's Song. She records it even though she is getting sicker and weaker. Then Katie begs her dad to let her go sailing around the harbor with Charlie. even though the sunlight is out. It's clear at this point she is dying, and this is her dying wish. They go sailing, and we see flashbacks of their romance. So the obvious conflict from this movie is Katie and the disease she is. Katie's life have always been different from that of her peers, and her contact with the external world have always been very limited. Although xeroderma pigmentosa or XP is actually a disease, Midnight Sun focused reversing, exaggerating the risk of Katie's illness to portray even the slightest exposure to sunlight as a cause of fatal neurodegeneration. For more detail, director Eric Christian attempts to humanize the two teenagers' experience, emphasizing with Kate, who keeps her condition a secret because she doesn't want to be defined by her disease, while appealing to those nobody understands me like you feeling outsider. Teens care from first love. With the sun as her enemy, Katie's central conflict essentially becomes whether it's possible to cram a meaningful romance in the limited time she has with Charlie. Charlie is convincingly sensitive, and that goes a long way in a movie that hinges on his being dim enough not to suspect that his new available only after dark girlfriends could die if exposed to the sun. Though neither Katie nor Midnight Sun seems disturbed by the paternalism of her circumstances, most fairy tales revolve around a prince, not a parent, and accordingly both Katie and the film idealized romance. Based on the information above, I would like to bring up the idea by a Freudian or traditional psychoanalytic perspective. Such romance idealization is generally regarded as rooted in primary narcissism. This revisionary psychoanalytic perspective allows for a less pathological or bleak view of romantic love, and it offers a useful lens through which to view the powerful theme of romantic idealization in Midnight Sun. Love can be complement to life. Love makes disability to normality. People tend to think that everyone has to be perfect, but in real life, just having a loved one is enough. Katie loves and tries to use the rest of her life to be worthwhile and happy. Even though she must die, but she wants to give precious memory to the person she loves. So nowadays it is obvious that many people who are ill with the disease have no chance to do what they love. Living life worthwhile, giving love to family members, friends, or loved one is something that everyone must attach great importance to. Last but not least, the trouble is not that the Midnight Sun cherry picks the most poetic elements of real-world disease to serve its transparently manipulative ends, but that is offer audience such as unrealistic portrait of romance in the process. In summary, this movie encouraged the audience realize a lot of things, including love of life, appreciation of love, which makes us want to continue loving, as in the movie that says, even though our time was short, the stars have burning for every moment of it. So this movie, Midnight Sun, is really romantic. Come on, let's watching this movie. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.